It's day 5 of our trip down here, the Franz Josef Glacier. We just left Greymouth, or Kumara this morning, went to Hokitika, and now we're here in some real Lord of the Rings stuff. It's amazing. The river's quite low, all things considering, but right behind me in the distance is a huge glacier that is slowly retreating its way back up the hill. We got the epicest day. It's meant to have been raining this whole trip, but we've got really lucky with it. And because New Zealand, like I said, has only had like 45 days without rain in a row, as a result, where I'm walking now used to be a riverbed basically, or especially down by the river, and it's bone dry. And most of the rivers that we've been passing, because you pass a crap load when you're driving down here, most of those are all dry as well. Look at that! New Zealand! Makes me just want to be a travel vlogger. What do you do in travel vlogs? What do you talk about? Do you just rate the landscape, or is it that you just talk about things that you've done in your day? This trip has really like up-buzzed me for photography as well. Just being able to come out here every day, the light's different every day, the colours, the palette of nature's different. Shooting people, got my friends, can shoot photos of them to get portraits, but also just like shooting photos out of the car. I got this new wide angle lens which has just been stunning. So this is a 10 to 18mm lens designed just for the ADD, but just being out here every day for like 2 weeks straight practicing photos, I think it's going to set me up pretty well for coming back home. Just, you know, looking at composition and things that you want to take photos of, especially after most of the photography that I've been doing is just all stuff at home in my bedroom, which this is just like crazy. And but I do think the role of taking more photos has really helped, and all those little funny little tutorials I read has really helped for up here. Just not worrying about how your camera works and more focusing on just trying to get the shot. I think one thing that I've been focusing on, even that, did you see that? Vlogging, I'm vlogging in public. It's the first time. There's other people around, and I got a little bit shy just then, but I'm still talking. This is just getting comfortable with this stuff. One thing I've been trying is exposing for the highlights, which means just looking at the sky or picking whatever the brightest part of the scene is, and just making sure that is in focus, or that's actually the right colour, and then as a result I can adapt the other things in Lightroom later. So I think that's had quite good results. I don't know if that's a legit thing, I think I just read it on a forum somewhere, but little tips like that and those other things have been really helpful. Another thing that I'm going to start this year is a 52-week photography challenge, which was posted on the Reddit photography, the subreddit of photography. So that gives you a little photo to take each week for the whole year, and it's got different categories. So the first one is a fresh start, and I think I have the shot here, which I'll show you. And I really like that shot because it's like my mate standing in the water. Just something cool about the scene we're in. We're right at the top of the South Island when we were doing that. And yeah, I think that's just another little challenge that will help just sort of spark creativity. So if you want to do that too, I reckon you should like follow along and do a photography challenge, or do this one with me, and you can post your photos on Instagram and do the hashtags, and we'll try and see what we come up with. But yeah, that's it from me for today. That's the Fox Glacier, which is stunning. This trip is just, I think photography, that's another thing I wanted to say. As someone who's historically not really liked traveling, photography has been really cool, because we've had this whole thing throughout the trip of it's about the journey and not the destination, and I've loved photography because it's just, even a car ride is an opportunity to shoot more. I've never been one of those people that saw myself like doing a road trip in America, but this trip sort of changed that, or whatever country. So again, another reason why you should consider getting into photography. But that is sort of all we have time for today. See you in the next video.